Right, time now for our business update, and Yuka Royer is here in the studio with me. Good morning, Yuka.
Good morning.
We're starting with our top story. Italy looks set for a hung parliament as Sunday's elections point to a swing to the right, but with no single-party majority. What does that mean for the Eurozone's third largest economy?
Well, the economy has been a key battleground in these elections. Italy's GDP growth has been picking up since 2014, and this year is expected to hit a 7-year high, but recovery has been slower than expected and a lot weaker than the rest of Europe. The nation is struggling with high unemployment, mounting debt, and one of the highest income taxes in Europe. Silvio Berlusconi's Forza party has promised to reduce that. His economy advisor says that's one of the reasons why voters veered right. Take a listen.
The centre-right has won, focusing on security and taxes. It won also by focusing on different economic policy and a different relationship with the European Union. The left lost because it did not guarantee security and let Italy be invaded by illegal immigrants. Taxes have gone up.
Now to look more closely at the state of the Italian economy, Ivana Scatola has this report.
Despite growth expected to hit a 7-year high of 1.5% this year, economic progress in Italy has been very slow. Analysts say it's picking up pace, but the economy is still around 6% smaller than what it was before the 2008 economic crisis that devastated the country. And according to UBS, investment is down 20% from what it was before. One of the biggest problems facing Italy is its high unemployment rate, which hovers around 10.8%. Over 32% of 15 to 24-year-olds are without a job, one of the highest rates in Europe. The country also struggles with a mountain of national debt, which stands at over 120% of GDP. And Italy's banking sector is in trouble. More than 15% of loans to businesses and households have gone bad, compared with just 2.5% in Germany. Rome has forked out billions of euros in recent years to rescue banks and try to stabilise the financial sector. Economists say the country is in desperate need of overhauling reforms, which will boost its growth and bring down the debt burden. Many hope the next government will be able to deliver.
Turning to another major business headline now, and that is US leader Donald Trump potentially sparked a trade war last week after promising steep tariffs on imported steel and aluminium.
That's right, on metal tariffs. The announcement last Thursday has been met with sharp criticism abroad and at home. British Prime Minister Theresa May called the US president on Sunday, saying she wasn't happy with the idea. China said that it didn't want a trade war with the US, but warned it would take action if its economy was hurt. But the president is not backing down from his plan to impose a 25% tariff on steel and 10% on aluminium. On Sunday night, he tweeted that the American steel and aluminium industries are dead. Sorry, it's time for a change. Trump's trade minister, meanwhile, played down the possible effects of the proposed tariffs on the US economy and said that there wouldn't be any exemptions to the measure. Take a listen.
We have a big trade deficit with the rest of the world. Our cumulative deficit equals the cumulative surplus of the rest of the world. They, therefore, have much more risk in a trade war than we do.
China, meanwhile, has announced its GDP growth target for this year of 6.5%, the same as in 2017. The goal is kept unchanged, despite the fact that the economy grew 6.9% last year, exceeding the government's target. The country's Prime Minister, Li Keqiang, said the government would press ahead with the campaign to reduce risks in the financial system from a build-up in debt.
And Yuka, how are the markets reacting to these developments at the start of the trading week?
Well, obviously, fears of a potential trade war with the US have sent Asian shares lower, with steelmakers and other exporters among the biggest losers. Tokyo's Nikkei finished at a near 5-month low, also due to a strong yen as the euro weakened following Italy's election.
And finally, Academy Award winners are taking home the famous statue, but there's no prize money to speak of, Yuka. How much economic value can they gain from winning an Oscar?
Well, name value is the biggest prize they're taking home, but directors and actors can expect a huge raise in their salaries. Hilary Swank, for example, if you remember, saw her asking price soaring to more than $1 million after winning her first Oscar for Boys Don't Cry, for which she was paid only $3,000. But Oscar winners and some of the nominees are also taking home a handsome swag bag containing $100,000 worth of gifts. They're unofficial and not handed out at the ceremony itself, but have become famous for their extravagance. This year's bag contains a 12-night vacation in Tanzania for two, worth $40,000, a levitating Bluetooth speaker, luxury eyelashes, a DNA testing kit, among others. The PR company behind the bag speaks about the excitement they see on stars when they receive the gifts. Take a listen.
We roll this up right to their front door or to their hotel rooms if they're visiting Los Angeles, and we love seeing them act like children on Christmas morning going through this fabulous gift bag.
Wow, that goodie bag. I wouldn't mind the 12-day vacation in Tanzania. More so than the fake eyelashes, I'm thinking.
The levitating Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah, as well, but I'm only focused on that vacation in Tanzania. But anyway, I haven't won an Oscar yet, so I guess I won't be. I'm not in the running for anything like that. Yuka, thank you so much for that. Yuka Roya there with the business update. Well, stay with us here on France 24, live from Paris, back in a couple of minutes.